Hello. So I'm getting all set up. We're going to do some ink. See if I can get it all set up so I can see who's in here. I know this is a little bit earlier than I normally do it, but I have to go get my daughter. I have a couple things going on, so I just thought I'd jump on real quick. Okay, so if you didn't see my last video that I just posted a short little bit ago, you can watch the replay of it, and it shows you some of the new transfers. So, hi Patty, hi Erin, hi Kristen. So, those of you who have not heard of Couture, we sell reusable silk screen transfers that can be used over and over and over again. I have used some of mine 20 times, but it just depends on how well you take care of them. Hi Angela. So this is one of the new silk screen transfers that we got, and it has all these cute little emblems in here. And we sell the chalk paste that you can use on chalkboards, wood, and canvases, all sorts of different mediums that you can put it on. But we also sell ink that can be heat set on, and this same ink can be used on a t-shirt. So I'm going to have you guys pick a color. These are my colors that I have tonight. I have black, I have gold, I have copper, and I have silver. And the little crinkle noise is my kitten in here. She's a little rambunctious tonight. So you pick the color that I'm going to put on this mug. This is my mug I'm going to put on here. I have my favorite. I don't think I want to do gold. I don't think I want to do silver. So it's either black or copper. Which one do you guys think? And I'll do that one. And then so many cute little sayings. It's just like, which one do we want to put on there? I like the wild and free. Okay, so it's 2 for copper, 1 for black. So I think we're going to go with the copper. It is a pretty color. It is, I have to say. I actually like it better than gold. So I have, let's get lost, explore more. Let's go explore and say yes to the adventure. So which one would you think we should do? Oh my goodness, that kitty is getting into stuff. Psst, Luna. She likes to play with pencils and plastic and such. Say yes to the adventure. Okay, so these little mugs I picked up at Walmart. They come with a sticker on this side, so this is what the sticker says, so you can see if you want to try it yourself. It is metal. These did peel off really easily. It just came right off, so that was good. You would have to wash the bottom of this sticker off because it's paper. So what I'm going to do, you would have to just soak this on a wet cloth, like lay it on top of a wet cloth and get that off. Heat these a little bit. Hi Rhea. These were less than $4, Patty. Hi Danella. Hi Rhea. These mugs were less than $4 at Walmart. They are metal, so they are a different medium than the glass. You can, from what Brenda said, is that she put it in an oven at 250 for an hour and a half. So you put it in a cold oven, heat your oven to 250 degrees while the mug is in there, and let it stay in there for an hour and a half. And then bring it out, let it cool down, and then you can touch it. Now, I do let mine cure for a couple weeks, and that seems to make it so it lasts longer. This is a smooth surface, so when we're applying a transfer to a smooth surface, you do want to fuzz it. And if I hold that up there, you might be able to see there's a screen in there. So you can see the screen. I'm just going to lay it on. I have a microfiber cloth. And the reason why I'm fuzzing it is just so I can remove it off my mug a little bit easier. Okay, when I hold my mug, I'm going to hold it, if I'm right-handed, I'm going to hold it in this hand. So I think, and you could put a design on both sides, so I think that would be okay. And it has that rim, so you want to keep your design kind of toward the bottom, just so your lip doesn't touch, you know, necessarily make contact. So that would be the good idea. Let's put it on the other side, because you would drink from that side that's on there. And then if you're holding your cup up, people would see this. And all you have to do is just make sure the silk screen part has no bubbles in it. So when I hold the mug, I can drink from this side and not have to worry about having ink on this side, and then people would see that design on that side. Okay. The ink paste now comes in 3-ounce jars. This is a 2-ounce jar, so this is smaller, so you're going to get a lot more ink. So could you imagine how many mugs you could get done with this? A lot. Just this one set of transfers is $14.99, and this ink is $12.99. You would get a lot of gifts made with this if you chose to. So all I have to do is pick up a little bit of ink and just drag it across. Super easy. Now, I am not going to heat set this tonight. I like to let my ink dry for 24 hours after I take it off, and then heat set it. It seems that if you heat set wet ink, it tends to run. If you were going to do it on a shirt, you could definitely heat set it once the ink is not tacky. So that's all there is to it, just that. I'm going to peel back and reveal it. That looks so cool. And then this is, hi Denidra, this is washable, so all I have to do is put it in my tray of water that I have below my table. So let's do one more. Let's do this other one. And we'll do Let's Go Explore, I think. I'm going to do this one, because this reminds me of my Aunt Susan. And she's going to be a grandma. I'm so excited for her. And my cousin Emily gonna have a baby. And she posted a t-shirt the other day that said, "And so the adventure begins." This would be cute on a onesie too. And you can do that. The same ink on a onesie. And just heat set it with your iron. Again, just put it on there. It is so easy, Rhea. So easy. Oh, I got a little string on there. I don't know how I picked that up. I did. I've been sewing today. There we go. Okay. Okay, and then we'll do this one. You could use these if you were doing some stuff for a camper. You could put these on placemats. You could put them on your dish towels. I'm just smoothing out the lines. That's all I'm doing, is just smoothing out the lines so I don't leave any lines on my letters. Thick parts of ink. Okay, wipe off the extra, put it back in your container. And just be careful not to pull at a diagonal because you don't want to stretch the transfer. There you go. These are dishwasher safe, yes, Carly. So you can, once, I'm going to let these cure for 24 hours and then I will heat set them at 250 degrees for an hour and a half. I put them in the oven as the oven is heating up, and then heat set that for an hour and a half, take them out, and then they are ready. They can go in the dishwasher. I prefer to let them sit for another 2 weeks because it does increase the durability of your design. I did notice a difference in letting it cure. It's permanent by heat setting it, Amy. All you have to do is put it in the oven. So these are in the same ink. If you use it on fabric, like you can use, like the kitchen, have done kitchen towels. Actually, I'll show you something. So this is a little makeup pouch that I got. You can take this same one. Just trying to think of, this would be good on this one for a makeup bag. So I wouldn't fuzz this because this is this already has like a lint based. You'd use the same ink on the fabric. Once I remove the transfer, and I can blow it dry with a hair dryer if I want to, or I can leave it for like 30 minutes. Then I can come back, lay a piece of parchment paper over it, and I can heat set it with the iron. 4 minutes with a regular iron. If you use a heat press from Cricut, you can do a little bit less time to heat set it, and it's permanent. I put it on t-shirts and washed my t-shirts and it doesn't go anywhere. So I'm going to take this off and I'll show you how to clean the transfers too. So look at that. Yes, that's okay, Tammy. Okay, so there's that's showing it on fabric. Again, I'm going to let this dry for 24 hours, then I will heat set it in the oven. Turn my oven on to 250, put my mugs in there, and then I'm going to let it be in there for an hour and a half. And then I'm going to set them on a shelf and not use them for a couple weeks just to let it cure so that it, you know, the design is a little bit more. You're not going to be able to scrub them with a Scotch-Brite pad, but you can wash them with a dishwasher and they're not going to go anywhere. This is one of my first mugs that I did. And it has the Be Happy on there. And it seems like it does better after a couple weeks. You know, it kind of smooths it out and stuff. Also, I think that's it. If you guys have any questions, let me know. So let me show you how I wash my transfers. So I'm going to close up my ink. I'm just going to set these aside so I don't bump them. is I have a tray with my transfers in it right below. Oh. I have some light bulbs I gotta throw away. The fluorescent bulbs are hard. Okay, so hopefully you can see this. So this is my tray of water. I just get a foil pan and I take a Lysol wipe and I just wipe the top part of the transfer with the wipe to get the ink off. And I'm going to lay it upside down so it's sticky side up on my surface here. Hopefully you can see that. And I just lay, again, they're just sticky side up on my towel. Oop. That one curled up on me. Okay. And then wipe off your little rubber squeegee. I take a new Lysol wipe and I just wipe the back of these. I let them dry and then put the backs back on them and they're ready to use the next time. So easy. If anyone's interested in adding this lovely transfer to your collection or want to get started with this, this is a great starter one, I think. It's so cute. Let me know. I'd be glad to help you with that. Thanks for joining me tonight. Everybody has a good night. And we will talk to you next time. Good night.